Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, and the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Pali 101, Pali for Beginners class, level 1. Today we are working with our lesson number 4. So far we have been working on lesson number 3. Last time we were practicing nouns, and then we also learned how to decline some nouns, and hopefully we can learn a little bit more about nouns today. So today actually I have another task for you. This will be the testing of our Pali language. So far we learned, how many nouns we learned so far? Nisha? You remember we learned quite a few nouns already, right? And today we are going to, we also learned how to practice those nouns, and today we are going to learn how to translate some Pali nouns into English. So, for example, Manussanang, Purise, Hattang, Padamhi, Kayena, and then this should be number 6. Buddhesu, Dhammang, Sanghamha, Turiye, and Rukkasa. Then we have more nouns. Akasena, Bhupalebhi, Deva, Chandang, Gamasma. Then we also have Gonaya, Sihanang, Asso, Sakuna, Manchasmi. Okay? So these are the nouns that we are going to translate into English. Okay, so when we learn how to do this practice, that will be interesting actually. I don't know if I can do it in the, hopefully, yeah, I probably might try the comment section. So in learning how to translate, we need to learn few things. One, when we know the word Manusanang, for example, what do we know? What do we need to know? We need to know whether it is pullinga, ithilinga, or napumsakalinga. That is masculine gender, feminine gender, or neuter gender. Okay. So what is the answer to this? What are the nouns that we learned today and so far? Number 1, 2, or 3, or can you type it? what is the linga or the gender that we learn? Pullinga, Itilinga, or Napumsakalinga? Masculine, feminine, or neuter gender? Damien, what is the answer?
So
Can you
the
hear
question
me?
is, yeah, hello. The question is,
I don't know
sorry,
if I can hear you. Oh,
can you hear me? No. No? No. No.
Your mic is off.
was it off from the beginning? Was it off from the beginning?
Yeah, no, like just
Yes,
now.
Bhante, we didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything
Yes, Bhante, I didn't hear.
from the very beginning, Prince?
No, just right now, like the just 10 seconds, it was off.
Okay, okay. So I said, um, what are the determining factors when we are going to translate first? Number one is,
Whether it's masculine or feminine or neuter gender.
yeah,
Then
you remember the Pali word?
so Pulinga, which is masculine. The
Yes,
feminine, I don't remember.
yes, Pullinga, that is masculine.
Yes,
And then what? And then we have Itilinga.
yes, Itilinga, then Napunsalinga, which is neuter gender.
Yeah, Itilinga is feminine gender, and then Napunsaka,
Napunsakalinga.
let me type it. Napunsakalinga. Okay, that is neuter gender. Okay. So this is number one we need to remember. And then we need to remember whether it is Akarantha, Ikarantha, Ukarantha, Akarantha, Ikarantha, Ukarantha, that way. So now, did you get something? So what is it now? Akarantha, how do we determine whether it is Akarantha, Ikarantha, Ukarantha or something?
Ending a. Akarantha ending a.
Yes, ending right? Akarantha. If it is long a, that should be Akarantha. If it is e ending, that is Ikarantha. If it is long e, it is Ikarantha. If ending is u, that is Ukarantha. If the ending is long u, that is Ukarantha. Right? So these are the things. Now, when we say, for example, here, Manusanang, the original noun is Manusa, right? So when we say Manusa, we need to know that it is Yeah, I think you can type it in common section so that everyone can see. Yeah, so when we say manusa, that is Akarantha. Why it is called Akarantha? Because a ending, right? A ending. When you say manusa, a is the ending. Therefore, we call it Akarantha. Akara anta, a akara ending, a sound ending. And now we know two things, that this is Pullinga, masculine gender, and then this is Akarantha, a ending. And then we need to know one more thing, actually more than one thing, that is whether which vibhati does it belong to. Do you remember the vibhatis now? We learned some vibhatis before.
Yes, Bhante. Chatuthi Bahuvachana and Chatti Bahuvachana.
Can you read all the vibhatis, please?
Patama Vibhakti, Dutiya Vibhakti, Tatiya Vibhakti, Chatuthi Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Chatti Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti, Karana Vibhakti and Alapana Vibhakti.
Okay, so we can also use Karana vibhati along with Tatiya vibhati, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so we out of them, this one belongs to Chaturthi vibhati or
Chatti Vibhakti.
vibhati. Now the other one is Ekavachana or Bahuvachana. Okay, now we have to figure out first case, and then we need to figure out Vachana, right? Ekavachana or Bahuvachana. Ekavachana means, what is Ekavachana?
Singular.
Yes, Ekavachana means singular. And then Bahuvachana, plural. Right. So now we need to know whether it is Ekavachana or Bahuvachana. When we say Manusanang, Chatuthi Vibhati, Chatti Vibhati, that you have already figured out. Then also we need to figure out that it is Ekavachana or Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana. Yes,
Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana. Yeah. All comments, please, on the comment section. Okay. Maybe not in the private chat. Let the other people also know your responses. Okay. So now we know when we say Manusanang, it is Akaranta, Pullinga, Manusasata, Chatuthi Vibhati Bahuvachana, Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana.
Okay, so this is how we learn to know. Need to learn Akaranta, then Pullinga, Manusa, Sadda.
Sadda.
Yes. Chatuthi
Three.
Vibhati
Or Chatti
Bahuvachana
Vibhakti.
and
Chatti Vibhakti Bahuvachana.
yes, Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana. So this template you need to remember. Okay, Akaranta, Pullinga, Manusa Sadda, Chatuthi Vibhati Bahuvachana, Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana. So we can replace the others. Like if we say Purise, can you use this same template and replace the necessary ones?
Akaranta,
Okay.
Pullinga,
Yes.
Purisa Saddha,
Purisa Saddha. Okay, very good.
Dutiya Vibhakti or Saptami Vibhakti.
Okay,
Dutiya
so
Vibhakti Bahuvachana or
yes.
Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so Akarantha Pullinga Purisa Saddha Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana Tat Sattame Vibhatti Ekavachana. Okay, can we ask someone else? Hathang. Damien, can you read it?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, okay, that's better. So Hatam. So the question is, which case is it, right?
No, you use the same template and replace what is required here.
I'm not sure if I understand. You know,
Do you
what
see the comments?
the comments. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see Akarantha Pullinga Manusa Saddha, right? Over here, this one.
Yeah.
So Akarantha Pullinga Manusa Saddha Chatuthi Vibhati Ekavachana.
Maybe you
Chatuthi
can. Sorry, but I'm just a little bit like this.
Vibhati. Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused. So maybe ask somebody else for now.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right. I also would like to first. I figured out how to show this one. So as I mentioned, first we need to figure out whether it is pullinga, masculine, or then we need to figure out whether it is ithilinga, that is feminine, or napunsakalinga, which is neuter. Okay, these are the things that we need to first learn, and then we need to know whether it is akaranta, ikaranta, ukaranta, or something. So we can see here manusa. When we say manusa, it ends with a, so it is akara anta. Anta means end. Akara means a sound ending. Therefore, we call it akaranta. And then we need to figure out this one, that is the vibhati. You already know there are 7 vibhatis, 7, 8, or even 9, we can say, overall vibhatis. So we need to figure out the vibhati. After figure out the vibhati, we need to figure out whether it is ekavachana, singular, or bahuvachana, plural. Now these things, once you are confirm with that, then we can go to this template. Manusanam, Akaranta, Pullinga, Manusa Saddha, Chatuthi Vibhati Bahuvachana, Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana. Is that clear to everyone? Do you have any question with that? So in order to do that, you also need to remember that we have the noun declension. Okay, if you remember last time I showed you this one, so this one we need to remember that. Okay, so when we say manusanang, you can see here chatuthi vibhatti bahuvachana manusanang, or chatti vibhatti bahuvachana manusanang. Okay, that is why we said that. And over here we can also see with this manusanang. Is that clear to you, Damien?
Yeah. Well, kind of. Probably have to just try to. This is the first time I'm doing this, so
Okay.
just kind of go through this again.
Okay.
to know
So
my
you can see, like when we say manusa, it is akara anta, ending. And we also know, we learned only pullinga, masculine. Okay. And then when we say manusa sadda, manusa sound, this is the root, the stem. And then we also learn that it appears in Chatuthi Vibhatti Bahuvachana. Okay, this is Bahuvachana. This is Bahuvachana. This is Ekavachana. So Chatuthi Vibhatti Bahuvachana. Akaranta Pullinga Manussa Sadda Chatuthi Vibhatti Bahuvachana. And the same thing happens here, Chatti Vibhatti Bahuvachana as well. Is that clear now? I'm just trying to yeah, we don't want to make you complicated, but I'm sure you
I think I'm getting it a little bit.
okay. So when we learn more, we will hopefully figure out more. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go to the next noun, that is purise. Okay. So using the same, can you say akaranta, ullinga? When you say purise, it should be what
Ek-
sadda?
Purisa Sadda.
Purisa sadda. Okay, can you please type it here? Purisa sadda. And what vibhatti is that? When we say purise, let me go to that.
It's Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana.
Very good. Sadhu. Dutiya vibhatti bahuvachana A, right?
Yes.
And then we have another A here.
Saptami Vibhatti Ekavachana.
Sattame vibhatti ekvachana. Over here, nare and nare. So
Nare.
purise and purise. It's the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can somebody please type the same thing? You can maybe copy paste and change the other thing here, so I can easily show it here. Do you know how to do that? Okay. So until we do that, we'll go to the next. Someone can do that. Okay. Hathang.
That would be Akaranta.
Okay.
Because and it's masculine. Pullinga Hatha Sadda, because it comes from the Hatha root.
Okay.
And it then Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, if I'm not wrong.
Hathang. Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Dutiya vibhatti ekvachana. Do you see anywhere else? No. Only
No,
there.
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dutiya vibhatti
Ekavachana.
right? Let me okay over here. Right. I just typed the previous one. I think yeah. So this one purise, when we say akaranta pullinga purisa sadda dutiya vibhatti bahuvachana sattame vibhatti bahuvachana. Sorry. Sattame vibhatti ekavachana, right? Yeah.
This is too hard.
Sattame vibhatti ekavachana. All right. Let me. Yeah, it should be Sattami Vibhatti Ekavachana. When we say Purise, Akaranta, Pullinga, Purisa Sadda, Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana, Sattami Vibhatti Ekavachana. I go back. I want you to learn it, how to do that. So, Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana, Sattami Vibhatti Ekavachana. Now, what is the other noun we learned? Hathang, right? Hathang. So, Akaranta Pullinga Hatha Sadda
Dutiya
Dutiya ekavachana, right?
Bante, can you point exactly what you're reading or where you are with like some sort of, because all the words sound the same to me. So I really, I don't know the pronunciation, so I really don't know where you are when you actually saying certain words. So is there a way you can point them?
Can you see the pop-up message here? So okay,
Yes, we can see on the screen.
let me go to Akarantha Pullinga.
Oh, now I can. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah.
Dutiya vibhatti ekavachana, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So Akarantha Pullinga Hatha Sadda Dutiya vibhatti. Oops.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, it should be Dutiya vibhatti ekavachana, right?
What does that all mean, though?
I'll tell you. You want to know
Sorry,
the meaning?
guys. This is new for me. Like, it's really
Yeah,
confusing.
that's okay. Perfectly understand. So Dutiya vibhatti ekavachana actually. Okay, I want to show that. So Akaranta Pullinga Hatha Sadda Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana. What I was trying to say is, oops. Okay. So Hatha Sadda, right? Hathang.
Yeah.
Do you see this one, Yudi?
Do I see what? The word hatam?
Narang. Can you see Narang?
Naram?
Dutiya vibhatti ekavachana.
Dutiya Vibhatti. We said Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, right? Hathang. So Narang. Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana.
I see naram. Naram, you mean men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you see Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, right? Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, we are actually trying to locate the word. And later, I can also give you the meaning.
Okay.
So, do you know the meaning of Hatha?
No.
Hand.
Hand.
Oh,
So
okay.
we learned it before. Okay. So we learned that word before. Let us see here. Manusa, Hatha, hand.
Okay.
So over here we see Narang means man. So Hathang means
Hand.
Hathang, hand. Hathang means hand. Okay. So if we say the first one, what is the first word we learned? Manusa Nang, right?
Yep.
Akaranta Pullinga. Okay. Manusa Sadda, right? First word.
Yes.
Manusanang. Okay. Akaranta Pullinga Manusa Sadda Chatti Vibhatti. Sorry. Chatutti Vibhatti. Bahuvachana and
Sattami vibhatti.
no. Chatti Vibhatti. Bahuvachana.
Yes. Chatti vibhatti.
So Chatutti Vibhatti Bahuvachana meaning to what does Manusa mean?
Man.
Yeah.
For men.
Human being. Yeah.
Human
Okay,
being.
I will
Right?
use the same word. Human being. So when we say 2 or 4 human beings, okay, so this is the meaning, and then we can say 2 or 4 human beings. I will show it right away. Let me first type it. I'm typing it too. So the other one is of human beings. Okay, now I have the whole thing. I can show you right now. Okay, let me show you. So can you see now? When we say Manusanang, Akaranta, Pullinga, Manusa Sadda, Chatuthi Vibhatti Bahuvachana 2 or 4 human beings. Okay? Chatti Vibhatti Bahuvachana of human beings. Why did I say that? Because that is the meaning. Over here, Chatuthi Vibhatti 2 or 4, Chatti Vibhatti of. Okay?
Okay.
So over here we learn Chatuthi Vibhatti 2 or 4, the men of the men. So the same thing. Okay, now does it make sense to you now?
Yeah, it's getting better. I just have to review the whole lesson.
That's
It's
okay.
fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So we go
But it's
slow.
making
Okay?
sense. Yeah, it's making more sense though.
We go slower. Okay. So what we learned here first, whether it is Akarantha, that Nara Saddha is Akarantha, and all these nouns that we learned are also ending nouns. So they are all called Akarantha. Okay, they are all Akarantha nouns. So these Akarantha nouns are declined just like this. Okay, so
What does
we
that?
figured out first, whenever we want to translate something from Pali, we need to figure out this one first. And then we learn Pullinga, Ithilinga, or Napunsakalinga.
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
have to review this slide.
Yeah.
I missed it last
Yeah.
week. I didn't review it this week.
Right. So you will learn that there are 3 lingas, 3 genders, Pullinga,
Yeah.
Ithilinga, Napunsakalinga. So far we learned only Pullinga, so that is
Okay.
definitely Pullinga. And then we learn that it is Manussa Saddha. When we say Manussanang, it is the Manussa Saddha, right? So Manussa Saddha. Saddha is the over here like Manussa Saddha. Saddha means sound. Okay.
So is human being sound?
That is the what do you call, I think if I say this one it becomes much more clear now. Over here Manussanang. So Manussanang means Akaranta Pullinga Manussa Saddha. Manussa is the stem of the noun, root of the noun.
Okay.
So over here we can see different variations, and the origin is Manussa. Okay, so
Okay.
when we say Akaranta Pullinga Manussa Saddha, and we determine the Vibhati, Chatuthi Vibhati Bahuvachana and Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana. And Chatuthi Vibhati Bahuvachana is 2 or 4 human beings. Chatti Vibhati Bahuvachana is of human beings. Okay.
Thank you,
I
Bante.
hope, yeah, I hope now it is a little bit more clear
Yeah,
to you.
it is.
Okay, so what is the second word? Purise. Are you there? Okay, I think let me share the
Yes, it's
slides. Yeah, luckily. Oh, okay. So this is the review that you need to go later on. Okay, so next one is Purise, right?
yeah.
Yeah, second one is Purise. I will keep this one open so we can actually go to more. Akaranta Pullinga.
Purisa Saddha.
Yeah, when we say Purise, Akaranta Pullinga, Purisa Saddha. Yes. What is the Vibhatti?
Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana.
Yes, very good. Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana.
and Sattami Vibhatti Ekavachana.
Okay, so the meaning is Purisa means
Man,
person.
person, yes.
Yeah, I think so we'll use the same word so we don't get confused.
Okay.
Manus, do we have Purisa here? Okay, maybe Purisa here. Oh, I know. There is something missing here. Purisa means person, okay?
Person.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana meaning men, so persons. And then we learned there is another word that is Sattami Vibhatti, right?
Vibhatti, yes.
Which vachana is that? Ekavachana or Bahuvachana?
Ekavachana.
Ekavachana, right. So the meaning is in,
On, at.
The person.
yeah,
The person.
the person. Okay. 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 This sounds little weird actually when we say that because word by word. But that's very important for us to figure out. So Purise means, can you see now? Purise,
Yeah.
Akarantha Pullinga Purisa Sadda, Dutiya Vibhatti Bahuvachana persons, Sattami Vibhatti Ekavachana in, on, at person. I'm just using these prepositions so you won't get confused later. We can use in, on, at, inside, within, all these things because that is the locative case. Okay, Saptami Vibhatti. Right? So when we see that Puri say, this is the translation we need to figure out. At the beginning, it's very important. Although it takes a long time, but we need to continue to learn like this, and later on you will find it within seconds. You can find whether it is Akarantha, whether it is Pullinga, what Vibhatti, and what Vachana. Okay? Right. So what is the third word? What is the third word?
Hattang.
Hattang. Okay, now I can. So if you can tell me the word, I think it will be easier for me. Okay, I can also see some people joining through YouTube. Arpana, Anna, and also one. Okay, Rakhita Samaneri. Right. Okay, so when we say Hattang, Akarantha Pullinga.
Hatha Sadda.
Okay. What
Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana.
Yes, Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana. What is the meaning?
Hand.
Yes,
Hand. Yeah.
Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana. Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, hand. That's it. Yudi, is it clear to you now?
Yeah, somehow. It's getting more clear as I
So,
hearing it.
Hattang. When we say Hattang, Akaranta, Pullinga, Hatha Sadda, Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana, meaning hand.
Okay.
You can see now, Dutiya Vibhatti Ekavachana Narang, right? So when we replace with Hatha, it becomes Hattang. Just like here, Ang. So Hatha Ang, Hattang. Meaning is object. Okay? Object of the sentence. So
Okay.
hathang man, narang man, hathang hand. Okay. Damien, is it clear?
Bante, when you say Bivati, and you put in English case, are you talking about the root?
Vibhatti here. You can
When
see
you,
Vibhatti. So in Vibhatti, what we do, Vibhatti means actually dividing. That is
okay,
where variations take place. Okay.
okay,
In Patama Vibhatti, what happens? In Patama Vibhatti nominative case, that is the subject of the sentence. Alapana Vibhatti is the object and vocative case, like you are addressing someone in front of you. Okay.
okay.
For that we use vocative case or Alapana Vibhatti.
Oh, I see, I see.
And then
Okay.
Dutiya Vibhatti or accusative case is used as the object of the sentence.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tatiya Vibhatti used as instrumental case, like by hand, with the table, with the stick or something like that. You use it as an instrument. And same with the karana, you can use like actually this one should be like more kind of a personal karana. We can use it like they are both almost the same thing, karana and tatiya. So that is why I actually go for this one only, because it remains the same form. Chatuthi vibhatti is used for 2 or 4, means you are giving something to someone, you are offering something to someone, you are presenting something to someone. In that case, we use Chatuthi vibhatti or dative case. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Right. And Panchami vibhatti is used, which we call ablative case, from or of.
Oh,
That is the
okay.
separation.
Mm-hmm.
When you say separation from something, the fruit falls from the tree. So from the tree is the separation. The fruit is separated from the tree. And I go from the village. Okay, so I separate from the village.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, we can use Panchami. Chatti vibhatti is used for like possession or genitive, we call in English. Possessive case or genitive case. Of, like my, of you, of him, whatever, of teacher, of the student. In that case, we have the possession.
Mm-hmm.
And Sattami vibhatti is the location. In, it can be in, it can be on, it can be within, something like that. So that is the location, right? So this is the variation. So this is exactly what we were trying to figure out when we have the translation.
Okay, I
Is it
got it.
okay? Right, now let's go to the other word. What is the other word?
Sorry,
Padam.
before you go, can I ask something?
Yeah.
Just, is it possible to clarify I'm still not clear about the Akarantha, so the ending. What are the options, how to recognize which one is the Akarantha? I'm not sure.
Okay, I can tell you that. Actually, all right, let me show you first. Okay, when I say Nara, okay, I say, now you tell me what. Okay, Akarantha. So Akara, ending. Akarantha, when I say, it is ending. Okay, so this one is ending. If I say Agni, Agni means fire. Okay, and that is ending. Okay.
So are we talking about the ending of the primary form?
Yes, primary form. That is the most important thing.
Right.
So it should be only be when we figure out ending, it should actually be like ending of the primary or the what we call stem or root. Okay. So when you say agni, and that is fire, so it is e ending. Okay. E ending is called Akarantha. Okay, I think this will make you a little more clearer now. Is it clear now?
Yes, but
When I say Akarantha, that is the ending, right?
so because you pronounce
Nara,
a as
not a. Okay,
so but in English
yeah,
the English a you pronounce as
So
so the English
ending.
e, what is English e pronounced as?
E. I
E?
think you
No,
need.
I'm talking about e.
Yeah, E is E.
Right.
E, English E, Pali also E.
He's saying that I is pronounced as E
Yeah,
because it's
I is pronounced as E. I think Damien, you need to watch the video on Pali alphabet.
Right.
That will give you more idea about how to pronounce the vowels and the consonants. Okay.
So okay, and the other question I had, how to recognize the difference between masculine and feminine, because a lot of them have the same ending as
So
well.
right now you don't have to worry. Right now you only know Pullinga. That's it. So don't worry now.
Right.
Okay. And when actually in the level 1 we learn only Pullinga nouns, so you don't have to worry about this class. All the nouns that you learn will be Pullinga only.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But you will learn other nouns, like let's say like bandhu. Bandhu. If I say bandhu, Nisha, can you say what anta is that?
I beg your pardon, Bante?
When I say bandhu,
Yes.
what anta is?
Ukaranta.
Yes,
Ukaranta.
Ukarant. Why do you say Ukarant?
Its ending is U.
Yes,
You, sir. You.
bandhu means relative, right? So now I hope. So this is bandhu, relative, U ending, Ukarant. Is it clear? So this one is Akaranta, ending, and this one is Ikaranta, E ending, and this one Ukaranta, U ending. Okay? So these are some of the examples. Is it clear, Damien?
Yes, it's a bit more clear, but you have to know the basic form, really. If you don't know
Definitely. That is why we
basic
learned it
form,
already. We actually learned the basic form here.
right?
Okay, they are all ending. I'm not
But
giving you E endings right now.
I mean, if you have a word that you haven't seen before, then obviously you're not going to know what the
We
ending
will
is.
not so you don't worry about the words that you don't know. We will gradually walk you through with all the nouns, all the declensions, all the verbs, everything. Okay.
Right.
So you just focus on this present moment.
Okay.
Okay. So that is important. Right. So please study these things, and that will be very helpful to you. Okay, let's go to the next noun in the exercise. Can someone tell me the noun?
Padamhi.
Okay, pa. Okay, now I want to ask Judy. You tell me.
No, Bante, I don't even see the other slide.
So
I'm not ready for this.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me show you. Let me show you.
Maybe next week I'll be ready. I'm a
No,
lesson
no.
behind.
No, you have to say. You can't say no. You learned this. Do you see this line now?
Who dice?
Yeah. So
I see.
when I say padamhi, use this declension and locate the word padamhi. Locate the word
What word?
padamhi.
Sattami vibhati.
Can somebody help me?
Padami, the term, it's you mean the entire thing? It's Sattami vibhati, no?
Naramhi.
Padamhi. Like over
Yes,
here,
Narami.
naramhi.
It's similar to Naramhi.
Yeah,
Sattami
similar to
vibhakti.
naramhi. Right?
Yes,
So the word is pada.
pada, foot.
Naramhi. Now, Yudi, can you
No, Bante, please ask somebody else. I'm not ready for this.
Okay, let's go ahead with I want to actually ask those people who find it more challenging. How about Damien?
Yeah, could you write the word?
Okay, that's a good question too. So maybe in the private chat I can say pada.
Yes,
Okay, so what does pada means?
foot
Foot, right?
Okay,
or leg.
so over here you can see where is pada. Here. Okay, over here I think. Pada here, leg or foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Go ahead.
So the so it's Akarantha, right? Because it's with A.
Not akarant, akarant,
Akarantha.
akarant.
Akarantha.
Yeah, it's okay. We actually learn. I want you to make sure that the beginning should be more clear to you, not more confusing. Even if it takes a little longer, it's okay. We make sure that our original pronunciation is much. I see. I'm sure with the Indian students and Sri Lankan students, it is much more comfortable. They are more familiar with that. But other people will have some more difficulty. So, akaranta.
Akarantha.
Hmm.
So the next question is the
Pullinga that goes with the same.
Pullinga. Yeah.
Hmm. But
And
we change purisa.
Purisa, that was we talking about person now or still about Purisa as a person?
Now what is the word we learn now?
Pada.
Padang.
Yeah, so we can say pada sadda.
Yeah.
Right. So the root is pada.
Yeah.
So we say pada santa.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to see which case is this. So pada. So that's going to be maybe Tatiya Vibhati? No.
Padamhi.
Panchami Vibhati? No.
Padamhi. Naramhi.
Parami. So where is it? This is the Tatiya Vibhati. Bahuvachana?
Bahuvachana? Tatiya vibhati? What vibhati?
Tatiya Vibhati Bahuvachana?
No. I know why you are calling Tatiya, because it is Padehi then. Okay?
Yeah.
Tatiya vibhati bahuvachana Padehi. Panchami vibhati bahuvachana Padehi. But this one is Padamhi. Saptami vibhati.
Ekavachana.
It's similar to Naramhi.
Yes.
Padamhi.
So, Naramhi. Right? So, can you say Sattami vibhati ekavachana?
So Satami Vibhati? Right?
Yes. Sattami vibhatti. What vachana is that? Eka vachana or bahuvachana?
Ekavachana.
Okay. Now can you please read the whole sentence?
So, Akarantha Pulinga Padasada Satsami Vibhasi Ekavachana.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. What is the meaning?
So this is this food on foot. Okay.
Yeah. On foot. Yeah. Okay. So I am using both, all of them, all possibilities, in, on, at, but we normally say on foot, right? But maybe if you have something inside, that we can be in
the foot.
Yeah. So padam hi akaranta pullinga pada sadda sattami vibhatti ekavachana. So the meaning is in, on, at, leg or foot. Okay.
Yes.
And now you might be also confused, like maybe in English, leg can be something, foot can be something, but mostly it is the pada that we use in Pali. Okay, so whether it is whole leg or just the bottom part, right? Okay. So okay, now we can go to the next word. What is the next word?
Kayena.
Okay, kayena. Right. When I say kayena, Yudi, are you okay now? So the word is
Kaya.
kayena. Okay, I gave you in the private chat. Kayena. So when we say kayena, akaranta. Yes.
Yes.
Pullinga.
Kaya Saddha.
Kaya Saddha. Very good. Kayena. What is the vibhatti?
Tatiya vibhatti ekavachana.
Atiya vibhatti
Ekavachana.
So Damien and Yudi, are you able to figure out now why did they say that Tatiya vibhatti ekavachana?
The ending is the same as the Narena.
Yeah.
Narena.
Narena, very good. Right. So what is the meaning?
I don't have the
body.
You need to remember the meaning. Kaya means
body.
Body. Kaya means body. Okay. So if we say kaya, ta akaranta pullinga kaya saddha tatiya vibhatti ekavachana. Okay. Over here. Can you see the screen now? Kayena akaranta pullinga kaya saddha tatiya vibhatti ekavachana.
Yeah.
Okay. Judy, is it more clear now?
Yeah, yes, Bante.
All right. Do you want to try the other one?
No, not yet. I'm not comfortable yet.
Right. Okay.
It's okay if you make a mistake. You will learn.
No, it's fine. I just don't. I don't. If I don't know the whole thing and the meaning and I just
That is never going to happen. I
have to go through this whole slide in order for me to
No.
Otherwise, I just everything is gonna come up. I know that. But
no, you need to assume that everyone here is in the same boat.
Yeah.
Okay. You are all going through the same pace. I'm not taking too long just because the other people are more comfortable. Just because you are a little slower, but we go at the same pace. So The idea is to help everyone. So we
I
with
think
the
you should
help
try,
of
show.
No, I just
okay, okay.
I don't want to try it. I see. I mean, I can't. I only see that one slide here. I don't even see the words. Where are the words, by the way, that you want me to try?
Ah,
I
the
only
word.
see one slide.
Maybe can you take a screenshot of this?
Yeah,
Can you take a
Yeah,
screenshot?
I can do that.
Yeah, okay. And then the meaning is also there. Okay. And then you can also do a screenshot of this.
I think. Okay.
And then this.
Okay.
Right. So it will be more helpful to you right now. Right. I want to go to what is the noun next one in the okay. Yeah. So in the exercise we learned manusanang purisena hathang padamhi kayena. Right. Now let's go to buddhesu. Okay. Yudi, you can also take a screenshot of this.
I took a screenshot of that one.
Okay, I will also send you a link. Okay, I'm send you the link so that you can see the book online.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is there right now. Okay. And right, so we'll go to Buddhesu, right? So let me go to this. I will stop here. Okay, Buddhesu. Yudi, do you want to try now?
No, I'm taking a screenshot of that, Bante. I don't want to try.
No, you cannot say that.
I don't want to try. I'll try next week.
Okay, so Nisha or Sangamita, do you want to try? Are you here?
Yeah,
Okay.
Vandami Bhanteji, yes, I'm there.
Okay.
The
When you are
Sadda
ready
is
now.
Buddhesu. Yeah, I'm going to try for it. It is in Sattami Vibhati. It's
No, no,
like
you have to
Naresu, then it will be.
say the whole thing, okay?
Okay, so it is like this. Buddhesu Akaranta Pulling.
Linga.
Buddhesu
Okay.
Pullinga.
Okay.
Buddhesu Sadda.
No, no, no.
Sattami Vibhati.
It's not Buddhe Susadda. It is Buddha Sadda.
Acha. It is Buddha Saddha Sattami Vibhati
Okay.
Bahuvachana.
Yes.
Okay.
It is in Bahuvachana. It's right, Bhanteji?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the meaning?
Yeah. Thank you.
What is the meaning?
It is in, on, at the, like this.
At
In,
the what?
on, at the. Means it's about Buddha. It's about
Ekavachana.
Buddha. Many Buddhas?
Yes. So right here.
Yeah. Thank
Many
you.
Buddhas, right? It can be many Buddhas in the past
Yeah.
or in the future. Yecha Buddha Atita cha, Yecha Buddha Anagata. In the past, so many Buddhas were there. In the future, even any of you can become a Buddha. Yes, you have the Buddha nature. You can fulfill paramitas. You can become a Buddha if you want. Up to you. Right. So, many Buddhas. So over here, Buddhesu in on add Buddhas. Why did we say so? Akaranta. Oops, I missed Pullinga. Akaranta, Pullinga, Buddha, Saddha. Right? Let me type the whole thing again. Akaranta in on add Buddhas, and then Akaranta When you do not talk, you may mute yourself. Otherwise, we hear a lot of sounds. Your typing sounds. Akaranta Pullinga Buddha Saddha and okay. Karanta Pullinga Buddha Saddha Sattami Vibhati and Bahu Vachana. Bahu Vachana. Alright, I think this should be good now. Okay. Buddhesu, in, on, at Buddhas. Akaranta Pullinga Buddha Saddha Sattame Vibhati Bahuvachana. Yudi, is it no more clear now? When you talk, you can actually unmute. I don't know. Are you? Oh, she's not here. Damien, is it more clearer?
I'm getting there.
Okay. Prince, are you okay? I think he got it. So let's go to the next word. Nisha, what is the next word?
Dhammang.
Okay, easy one. Dhammang. Okay. Does everyone know the vibhati when we say dhammang?
Dutiya ekavachana.
Yes. Okay. Nisha, can you please read?
Yes, Mate. Akaranta Pullinga
Okay.
Dhamma Saddha
Okay.
Dutiya Vibhakti Ekavachana. The doctrine.
Yes. Very good. Sadhu. When we say dhammang, dhamma or doctrine, akaranta pullinga dhamma saddha dutiya vibhati ekavachana. Now it's getting a little better, right? What is the next word?
Sangamha. Sangamha.
Okay. Sanghamha. Sanghamha. Okay. Prince, can you try?
So it's Akaranta Pullinga Sangha Saddha. Then Vibhati is Amha. So Sat Sangam Maha Sangam. It's Panchami Vibhati Ekavachana.
Sadhu. Very good. Sanghamha. Akaranta Pullinga.
Sangha Saddha Panchami Vibhati Ekavachana.
Okay, what is the meaning?
Sangha, the community of the Sangha.
Yeah. Sanghamha. From
So here,
Sangha or community.
yes.
Akaranta Pullinga Sangha Saddha Panchami Vibhati Ekavachana. So in the West, people actually use Sangha for any community, like everyone. But in normally, traditionally, we use Sangha for the, it can be actually bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, upasaka, upasikas, right? But mostly it is the bhikkhus and bhikkhunis when we say Sangha. And if you particularly say bhikkhu Sangha, then only the ordained male monks. If you say bhikkhuni Sangha, it can be ordained female nuns, monastics. So Sangha. And when you say Bhikkhu Sanghassa Dema, that is the Bhikkhu Sangha. But if you say just Sanghassa Dema, it can be any Sangha. Okay. So we have in Buddhism, we talk about Chatuparisa, or 4 kinds of communities: Bhikkhu, Bhikkhuni, Upasaka, and Upasika. So actually, they can all be part of the Sangha. That's why in the West, I think they use it more often. Bhikkhu, Bhikkhuni, Upasaka, and what is Upasaka?
Lay follower, man.
Yes, lay followers Upasaka, and Upasika, like you.
Female follower, lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lay female followers and lay male followers, Upasaka, Upasika. Bhikkhu, Bhikkhuni, Upasaka, and Upasika. These are the 4 types of Sangha we have. Okay. All right. So what is the next word? What is the next word?
Surya.
Oh, Surya. Damien, do you want to try? Surya.
Yeah, Surya. I'm not sure about what the word what the stem is, what the meaning is.
Surya. Surya. Did you take a print screenshot of that?
Surya
Probably,
means
yeah, probably
the
did,
sun.
but haven't got it at hand. So
Okay, Surya. Okay, I will show you later. Surya, right?
Surya. Surya. Surya means sun, the sun.
Yeah. So,
so
Surya.
Surya, right, is the
Okay. Yeah,
sun.
Surya is the Sanskrit word.
Yeah.
Okay, I typed it in the private chat. You can see that.
Yeah. So Surya. So
Could be something like
Akavachana, right? No, what I'm talking about. Akarantha, Pulinga, and then we have here Puriya, which means we're talking probably about Satami Vibhati, Ekavachana.
Suri.
Are we talking about Satami Vibhati, Ekavachana? No.
Surya. Where else do you see that?
Dutiya Vibhati, Bahuvachana.
Yes, that's the one. You got it now.
Yeah, they're both the same though.
Yeah. So Dutiya Vibhati Bahuvachana and Sattami Vibhati Ekavachana, right?
Ekavachana, yes.
Okay, so when we say Dutiya Vibhati Bahuvachana, that is sons, right?
Yeah, plural, yeah.
Yeah, if you say Tattami Vibhati Ekavachana?
Singular, so that's on, at, in the sun, or on the sun.
In, on, at, right?
Yeah.
Like here, Surya. Akarantha Pullinga Surya Sadda Dutiya Vibhati Bahuvachana sons, Sattami Vibhati Ekavachana in, on, at, sun.
Sun.
Okay? So, oops, I think I made a mistake, like Surya. It should be Surya. Okay, not, okay, over here. This is the correct word. Right? Okay. So with that, I think how many words we have learned so far? Maybe we can complete 8. Oh, last word. Yeah, we can finish with that. What is the word? Rukhasa. Okay,
Rukkha.
right. Prince, would you like to try?
Yes. So Akaranta Pullinga Rukha Sad Chatuthi Vibhatti Ekavachana, and then Chatti Vibhatti Ekavachana.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. You have actually picked up very easily. So ekavachana, right?
Ekavachana, Chatuthi Vibhatti Ekavachana, Chatti Vibhatti Ekavachana. It means
Okay.
tree.
What is the meaning?
Tree. So
Sukha.
Rukhas
Chatuthi vibhakti ekavachana, 2 for the tree.
tree, yes.
204, right?
Yes.
And then
Bhakti
when we
ekavachana,
say,
the tree.
Chatti Vibhatti,
Of the tree.
yes. Rukhasa.
Yes.
Akaranta Pullinga Rukha Sadda Chatuthi Vibhati Ekavachana 2 or 4 the tree. Chatti Vibhati Ekavachana. I missed Ekavachana there. So of the tree. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So I think with that we can conclude today's class. And do you have any questions? I was thinking actually if we can do a Quizlet class maybe next time. But can you do these things by yourself when you come next time? Or you can also try, give the meaning here.
Okay.
And also try with this. You have 10 more words to learn next time. Okay? Yeah. Anna has a suggestion here. It will take some time to relate each of these pages by themselves, and in real life the class on a checkboard have the easy way to compare and understand the relationship with each page. But I think we try to make it. I know if we had a online, we could, I mean in person, that would have been different, but we can't really bring all of you to people from Sri Lanka, India, Italy, England, America, different parts. We can bring them all here. So yeah, this is, I think, the only way we can. But yes, I know, like even Anna was attending our class before, so she knows it much more easier like last time. But I would like to encourage you to learn this by heart. I think that will be really helpful.
I have a question. The slides from the lectures are available somewhere?
I think you can check this the site, this one. So because I keep changing, also I use the same thing maybe later on. Okay, so Bikuni Palanyani, she asked, will you send another link if the lesson is in Quizlet? Quizlet, I will actually, maybe next week, we will work with the Quizlet. Okay, so we will learn a little bit more. This maybe in Google Classroom we can add a little bit more. Yeah, hopefully in the Google class I can share some more information. All right. Any other question?
So sorry. So did you say you're going to send the link with the slides from the class?
I think I not the slides, but I at least I can send some of these tables.
Okay.
So you can learn it there too.
And the other question I have, I tried to write some of these words in an online dictionary. I don't know if there is anyone recommended. I'm sending a link. The one I'm
Okay, for
yes,
these lessons, you don't need any other help. You just can follow this, and that's enough. You
Yeah,
have all the information here. Okay.
but for the future learning, to look up.
Learning, yes, there are a lot of online dictionaries. I can also recommend like PTS or Concise Pali English Dictionary by Bhante Buddhadatta, the same teacher who has this, and I will share the book also in the Google class. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. If any one of you want to access the Google class, you have to actually, yeah. Okay, Damien, maybe you can send this link to the general chat so other people can also have a look.
I'm not able to send.
You
any
are sending to private chat, so only
I'm not able to send it. I probably have to set up an account with StreamYard to be able to send
no.
a message.
You can send it to YouTube then.
I would have to look up the YouTube link because I don't have it.
Yeah, later you
Nice.
can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So with that we conclude then, and okay. I think before that, thanks for reading my comment. Now I got it. Big difference. I'm trying to copy each page and took photos of myself, but maybe this is my lack of knowledge in knowing the technology. I will get there, Bante. Thanks so much. Maybe if you add only once in each lesson, what does it say? Board where you can draw lines, accents, etc. Is, if not, I think for this question, I actually have to suggest you to watch our previous videos. For example, with regard to the Pali alphabet, I have an extended version of the Pali alphabet with every single variation of sounds are there. So I highly recommend you all watch that video at least once. That will be really helpful. And then as you go along with this, maybe you can watch this video one more time or several times as long as you understand. That will also be helpful. And then you can ask questions, you can send comments, and so other people can also watch that. They can also comment on these things. Okay, that is the suggestion I have for all of you today. And so with that we conclude. Hope you learned something more today, and thank you everyone for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you next week. If you have any question, please send me an email, or you can also go check with our social media, YouTube channel or Facebook page, even the website. You can take a look and you will get more information. Stay in touch. May you all be well, happy, healthy, with the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem, and may you and your family members, friends and relatives, teachers and elders, everyone in your community and everyone in your family and everyone in the world, may you all be well, happy, healthy. May all sentient beings be well, happy, healthy. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasato mate bhavatvantarayo sukhe degayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you everyone and see you next week again at the same time.
Thank